Hey guys, hey guys, this is another video from Tulsa Bedbug Specialist, and we're going to talk about how to use dust to get rid of bed bugs. Dust is a great way to get rid of bed bugs. It coats voids, and it can be if you apply it correctly, it can be undetectable towards bed bugs. So okay, sorry, I'm getting my gloves out, my disposable gloves out. And first of all, we're going to be using this product, Cimexa insecticide dust. And this is a great product. This is what I use every day to kill bed bugs. It can kill other pests as well, but it's one of the better ones for bed bugs. And there's a few different ways you can use it, and I'm going to show you those ways. All right, so first, with any advice, any videos you watch, any advice you get, I always want to emphasize importantly that the label is the law. Label instructions will always supersede anybody's opinion, anybody's video, anybody's instructions, because the manufacturers always test the toxicity, the effectiveness in multiple situations versus the person that's talking about it on the video. So even though I'm a professional, I do this every day, I use this product all the time. It's a great product. Definitely read the label before using the suggestions that I give you or anybody else gives you. So with that being said, we are going to talk about, after reading the label, I personally, because I'm using multiple products and treating different things, I always put on my PPE. So because I'm outside, I'm using a mask. I would suggest even using a mask as well inside, because dust can get kicked up. One tip that I would suggest that everybody do when applying the dust is using a mask, because it can get out of control. It can start making you cough. It's very fine, so you don't want it to get in your lungs. So yeah, use a mask and use some glasses if you can. I would always suggest turn the fans off too, any air that's blowing in the place you're treating, because you don't want the dust to blow you don't want any drift. You want it to blow, you don't want it to blow on anything you don't want it to. So yeah, so here we go. Of course, you want to need a duster. You can use this as the duster itself. You have to, because I always put it in a duster, I don't have the lid cut, but you can use a razor blade, cut the top, and you can use this as a duster. So you could, sorry guys. So you want to punch it or push it just a little bit, the bottle just a little bit. You don't have to crunch it really hard to get a lot of, because you're going to get a lot of dust, and that's where that drift's going to happen, and then you won't even be applying it where you want to. And you also don't want to over apply it. Remember, bed bugs have eyes, and they can see if you have clumps of dust, clumps of white powder anywhere, they're going to avoid that. So you can use a duster like this. I prefer the bulb dusters because they screw on, and the other ones, you get a lot of dust everywhere else. So you can dust this in the outlets, and the little corners and crevices. Dust is great for places where voids can be. So you want to treat with barriers on the mattress, maybe with sprays, but dust works good with voids like in outlets and behind baseboards. Let me see, I have a little list. Let me put out my little list. In bed frames, in electrical components. I use this a lot in electrical components. Although it does have a metal tip, I have another one that I use that does have a plastic tip as well. Another good thing for dust I like is that you can place it. You want to put quite a bit on a paintbrush, and you can dust the sides of mattresses, the sides of bed frames. You can squirt a little bit, dust it, and that way it gets it kind of even and coats it, so you don't over apply it, because again, you just want enough to where the bed bugs can't detect it, and they get enough on their body and it dries them out. Remember that this is a cimexa is a insecticide dust, but it's a desiccant. It dries the bed bugs up. They need moisture to survive. Another way to get rid of bed bugs, and this is for hard to reach places, is you can put it in a spray. So you can mix it, you can mix cimexa dust with a spray bottle. You want to mix it with water, hot water, because it mixes the best with hot water, and you can spray it evenly on items where bed bugs are. And for hard to reach places, I have a roller that helps me get hard to reach places like the back of bed frames, the back of headboards. If the couches are in a weird place, I can spray a little bit and apply this on. I can even spray it on the roller itself and apply it, and that applies it very evenly, and it gets it to where I can't reach, or the sprayer can't reach. So those are a few things on how to use cimexa dust. Remember, the label is important. I'll give some more advice in the article or any descriptions that I have. But yeah, this is a great product. It also works for other pests as well. So if you have baseboards, you can just apply it around baseboards for other pests to dry them out. All pests really need is they need moisture to survive. We always got to remember that. So I think with that being said, that's about all the advice that I have on and one other thing too is that when you when you spray the cimexa dust, this is an old spray bottle. I had some left. You want to make sure it's not at the broad spray. Don't spray too much, and it's gonna leave a powdery white coat